Cough, cough, cough. What's up, Reginald? Yo, good to see you, buddy. Hi, hi, hi. Looking forward to this hero. She looks really good. What's up, Hellspurt? Christian, username wasted. Username was taken. Brutal. Kirito, Dudley, Zio. How you guys doing? Bell Cox, Small Top. Hey, Tristen, Muna or Harsetti? Muna, she's prettier. Harsetti's gonna be better for your defense. She's the #1 most pre-banned unit in RTA for 3 seasons. That means they're going to continue to come out with ways to take out Harsetti, ways to give you to overcome her. Nobody's worried about overcoming Luna, so I would lean towards Luna because I think she's got a stronger future. But I don't know, man. They are very similar units. Luna is more of a faster aggro unit. Harsetti's more of a slower tank down unit. So I guess a lot depends on how you play too. You really just asked me would I prefer pizza or ice cream. It just depends what you're into. Salam alaikum. Good to see you. Disagree with me, username? You are not going to tell me you think Harsetti is better looking than Luna. That's a wild take right there. You're at the last RAS mission. I must have missed a day somewhere or something because I'm off by 200 points, but it is what it is. That's okay, username. I ain't gonna give you shit for it. Some people think pineapple on pizza is great too. And one nice thing about the country I live in is you're allowed to be wrong. I mean, I'll judge you, but you're allowed to be wrong. Do we get coins for getting dupes from the boss selector? Yes, you should. You should. There's only 2 places that won't proc coins. That's Headhunt and Galaxy Shop. I don't think I've ever seen anything else not proc coins. Now, some people might say, well, I used my selector and I didn't get coins. Well, then your first unit was from a Headhunt or Galaxy Shop, wasn't it? But I'm 99% sure you'll get coins. Just pull Setsuka. Setsuka's going to come home. We've got the resources. We're going to go ham on that unit. I'll go live tonight. We can pull her together because there is no maintenance tonight. We're going straight into the pulls. Tristen, I milled my points for Archdemon and now Luna. Oh, for the and now Luna in the shop. Oh, I get what you're saying, Dudley. You used all your points on Archdemon and now Luna's in the shop. Brutal. Sorry, man. Tristen, I want to see my Leafs. Mine, you had 570 and still chillin'. Yeah. I just don't like that it's making us give away resources. I'm telling you, you've got 300,000 stigma. You want to play the long game? You want to play the smart game? When the rotation goes to Leafs, because I'm assuming this is going to rotate, right? It's not you're going to have to give all of this stuff. I'm assuming you're going to have to give, like, each one of these you give every day moves the progress bar a little bit. And I'm going to be like, okay, you know what? Instead of taking 7 days, I'll take 15 days. And I'm never giving them a single goddamn leaf. I'm just going to give them blooms, silvers, and stigma because I got those out the wazoo. But leaves are too precious going in. It feels like this is designed, maybe even intentionally designed to suck leaves away before they release otherworldly gear. So if you want to play the smart game, just delay getting Ross a few days and save your leaves. If that's how this works. If it requires us to spend leaves, well, that just sucks then, doesn't it? Yeah, I hope. Who is better, Harsetti, Zeo, Strays, or Luna? Okay, first, don't pick Strays, because Strays is an older unit. Oldest unit of the list you gave, oldest unit, and they did say they are planning on redesigning the Galaxy shop so that you'll be able to get older units. So if you've got 40 coins, definitely don't get Strays. If you've got 40 coins, just buy Strays when they revamp the Galaxy shop within the next 3 or 4 months, right? But if you don't have the Galaxy coins, I think of that batch, I would rank them in this order: Zeo, then Strays, and then Luna and Harsetti are like right up against each other. How long till Setsuka? 7.5 hours. And her banner goes live for all of us. And guys, you can totally slide over to YouTube, and there's a video out there for like a boss selector. So this is my recommendation right here. Just check out that video, and that'll give you my opinion on who's the best to pick, and if you got them all, who's the best to get a dupe of. That's my opinion. Watch other people's videos. Everybody's got their own take, and people play very different. I'm a aggro cleave player, so my brain's gonna be wired a little bit differently than people who play tank down, or people who don't touch RTA at all and only care about PvE. So, you know, take anybody's advice with a grain of salt. Ain't none of us sprung fully formed from Zeus's head with all the answers. So I try to give you the best take I can give based on my experience in the game. I gotta grab this call. Be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. It is a busy day. Let me see. Get that message gone. Hang on here. Oop. Thanks for your patience. What did I miss? There is no maintenance tonight, correct? Hardest thing was the third mission because I had so much trash gear. Yeah, I mean, okay, guys, let's talk about this for just a second, okay? Because this has got a lot of people's panties in a twist, and it's really not that big of a deal if you really think about it, right? So here's the thing. They want you to play this game. They want you to spend time in this game, and they want you to feel like you have earned the things you get. And things that are easy aren't worth doing. Things that are really, really nice that you bust your ass for, it feels rewarding. Now, right now, it feels kind of bad that we have to do all of this bullshit because the implication was we were just going to get this unit. Okay? I get that. I get that there's 7 days here and 7 days here. It's 14 days to do this. This right here maths out to, I think Cookie did the math on this. It maths out to close to 10,000 stamina, which is a shit ton of leafs if you're going to try to burst through this. And this, you know, nobody likes the idea of this is millions and millions of gold and tons of charms, more than this is going to give you back to just force this equipment just to sell it to make this happen. I get it, but this is all stuff you normally get just by playing the game. You craft gear and sell gear on practically a daily basis. If you're active, you're always speed checking. Just speed check it up to +9, and when it's garbage, it's gone. You don't have to spend billions of gold doing this right now. You don't have to turn in 10,000 stamina worth of leafs to do this right now, all to get Ross a couple weeks earlier than you would get just normally playing the game. It feels bad to us because for us, this was part of an anniversary. This was part of a hype thing. This was an anniversary reward. And if your anniversary is in August, nobody wants their spouse to give them an anniversary gift in November. Is that right? That you wind up sleeping on the couch. Trust me, I've never forgotten my anniversary, but you get what I'm saying, right? But think of it down the road when it's no longer anniversary, when it's just people playing the game. They're going to complete chapter 6. This is going to appear, and suddenly these new players who only have 1 or 2 ML5 units at best, and it feels really weird to say a new player has ML5s, gets a chance to grind this out, doing their daily stuff, doing their normal stuff. It's going to encourage them to do hunts. It's going to encourage them to do arena. It's going to encourage them to speed check and roll gear. It's going to encourage them to do all of these things, to play the game, to get better entrenched in the game, and get a kick-ass reward for doing it. This game is a marathon, not a sprint. If you are doing it for content, if you are doing it to make videos, if you're doing it because you just want to be the first kid on the block with a shiny new toy, then you go ahead and spend all your resources and bang this mofo out fast. But really, there is no reason to. All of this, none of this is things you don't normally do. It's not asking you to spend, well, except this is things you don't normally do. None of this is things you don't normally do. This is all stuff that you normally do through the game's progression. So just let it be part of your normal game progression. And one day you're going to look and all 3 of these are going to be done with your normal everyday gameplay. And then you're on to this, and this part feels awful, but even on this part, I am pretty sure that you're not going to have to turn in every single one of these things, because it doesn't specifically say you get this many points for leafs, you get this many points for stigma, etc., etc. I would say just turn in the blooms and the stigma, or even just the stigma if you're brand new. Save the silvers if you're short on them. Definitely don't spend the leafs. And if it rotates, like this week is stigma, the next week is this, the next week is this, skip the weeks that are the currency you don't need. Whichever it is. If turning all this stuff in, if turning these 3 in and not the leafs only moves you a third of the, or 3/4 of the way on your daily progression, so be it. It just means it takes you 25% longer. So instead of taking 7 days, it's going to take you, what, 10 days? All of them. Each one should give you points. Each one of these should give you points to progress the bar. You don't have to do all 4, I don't think. The Eternal mission is a mission that will ask for certain materials once every 24 hours. Right there you go, guys. It says it right here. It'll ask you for one of these materials every 24 hours. So if this 24 hour is a stigma one, do the stigma one. The next 24 hours, this one, do this one. Next 24 hours is the leaf one, skip it. Don't do it. Wait till the next 24 hours when you're back on stigma again. You don't have to give them all. It says, we'll ask for a certain material every 24 hours. Yes, you do. My guilty is already on it. Can you send me some screenshots, Jasper? That's not the way this reads. I mean, it says it's going to ask for a certain. It's not going to ask for all of them. Dude, if any of you guys can load me up with screenshots, I'd appreciate it, because it'd suck if you have to give away leaves. Everything else you can get just by playing the game. You get this just by doing your daily summons. You get this by turning in stigma for penguins. You get this by grinding, but you get this by spending money. What happens if you don't turn in the leafs, Joe? Like, what happens if you just do the 3 and don't turn in the leafs? Do you not get any points? That's my big question, is can you do this and never give him leafs? It won't let you. Well, that's shit. What can I say? It's not selectable. Oh, so it's just all of these go up and you've got to hit a button and it sucks all of these off at once? Well, that sucks. It's really shitty. The leaf thing is really shitty. What can I say, guys? I got nothing. I try to be really supportive of the game when it does good things, and I try to be honest when it does bad things. This is not a new player-friendly system. This is just a way to steal leaves. There's a screenshot. And you can't just select them. You just got to hit the button, bam, it sucks them all off, and it takes them all away, huh? And if you don't have the leaves, it takes you to the Burning Passion Pack shop. Yo, that's brutal. Okay, I call it like it is, guys. This system, this is awful. It's anti-consumer and unfriendly. If it was a grindable, farmable material, all of this is grindable and farmable. Well, I mean, not these, but let's be real. Who didn't have a shit ton of silvers after all of the daily sign-ins and stuff? But yeah, here's a bunch of free leaves. Now give them back. I'm sorry, guys. Makes it not feel free anymore, especially if it redirects you to the goddamn pack shop. That is awful. All right. It is what it is, guys. I wish it was better, but it's not. Well, half of what I was saying is fine. At least don't spend the 10,000 stamina and the 10 million gold. Don't force it. Just let this happen normally. So I need to save up 21 leaves. Correct. If you don't have 21 leaves, you'll be stalled here until the game gives you 21 leaves. It does. It takes 10,000 stamina if you want to force this. So that's what, 10 days of free stamina if you play extremely casually. It's not that big of a deal. You get at least 1,000 free stamina a day if you play casually. At least. And that's giga casual. So this is only 10 days worth of stamina. This only sucks if you force it. If you just try to, like, get it all done and you burn your leaves to make it happen. So I wouldn't sweat that this is 10,000 any more than I would sweat that this is tens of millions of gold. Just don't rush it. There's no reason to rush it unless you just are desperate to be the first kid on the block with it. So, yeah. I wouldn't freak out about that too much. The only thing about this that's objectively bad is the Eternal Mercy. Eternal Scam. This is bad. Everything else I'm fine with. Everything else I know it feels bad because you want the anniversary gift on your anniversary, but this is set up for long term, and it's okay to make new players have to grind out to get an amazing thing. So that's fine. What about, think of it this way. I can't even see your name. Limbolance. Think about it this way. This teaches new players who have gotten to this point to grind the game and try out Arena and make sure they play the game every single day. This thing teaches new players how to farm hunts and adventure and rift and ogre and gets them to proceed through the game. This part teaches players how to speed check and test gear and use the new gearing systems. Remember, they're adding new systems to teach you about what gear to keep and what gear to sell. This part is just shitty, and I'm not going to stop shitting on it because it's just shitty. This does nothing to benefit the new player experience or the veteran experience. This is just punitive for no reason whatsoever. I guess it teaches you how to find the pack shop, but still, I'm okay. I'm okay with the first three because they're things that you're going to do anyway, and it's okay to have things that make players log in and actually play the game to get rewards. I'm completely fine with playing the game to get rewards, and that's fine. Not fine with this, but the other three is fine. It only feels bad to us because we expected Ross to be part of the anniversary, and if you play normal, you don't spend extra, you play normal, you probably aren't getting Ross until late September, early October. Just from normal everyday gameplay. Unless you want to spend a ton of resources to force them faster, which is always your prerogative. That's all I'm saying about it, right? I'm completely okay with the system. I really think they need to reconsider the Leafs or offer compensation and say, hey, everybody, here's 21 Leafs. We're sorry we were a dick about Eternal Mercy. We changed it from donating leaves to, I don't know, donating penguins or something farmable, something proofs of courage, donating proofs of courage, little black ball things you give to your guild, donate those, whatever, something grindable. And here's 21 Leafs of compensation. There you go. But they probably won't do it. I'll write up a request and a complaint. You guys can send in your own, but long story short, though, is you'll get 21 Leafs within a month for free. It's just you kind of wanted to use those on things other than just giving them to Ross. But the game does give you plenty of Leafs, right? I mean, you got this events over here. Here's a free Leaf for watching a video about Ross or going to look at the thing for Ross. Free Leafs, the daily check-in. Here's a couple free Leafs for watching a video and trying her out here. I mean, they do give you a lot of Leafs for free just by playing the game. Hell, even the routine, it's hidden here somewhere. I always have to dig for it. Even the routine check-in rewards, 2, 4, 6, 8 leaves every first Monday, the Monday of every month, right, or whatever the first day of the week is. I mean, they give out a lot of leaves, so it's not like you got to spend actual cash to do this. It's just you kind of wanted to use these things other places in the game, so it feels bad. So again, there's no reason to spend. There's no reason to feel that the urge to do it. You can just wait until a Monday or whatever the first day of your pass is. For me, it's going to be Thursday. Just wait till Thursday, get some more Leafs and use them. At least they didn't ask for Molagora. All right, guys. Enough about Genesis Ross. I'm kind of over it. He's a free ML5 who doesn't suck. He is a good ML5. It's not like you're getting Ainzul Gone here. It's not like you're getting Shuna or some other hunk of garbage. It's an actual usable, playable unit, and if you have to work a little bit for it, great. You want to be free to play about it? Just play the game normally for probably 4 to 5 weeks. You want to speed run it? spend a shit ton of resources and get them in 2. You can do that. That's up to you. And I'm not going to say pros or cons to either, but if you speed run it and bitch that you had to spend all the currency, I got nothing for you. You didn't have to speed run it. Like buying front row tickets at a concert and then bitching about how much you spent on front row tickets. You could have gone to the concert, not bought front row, but you wanted that experience. You wanted to have RAS right away, so you had to make the conscious decision to spend that stuff. What's my theory for the 4B sugar reward? Oh, dude. That's easy. Clearly, the B stands for bleach. So clearly, this means it's 4 bleach collab, 4B. Pretty freaking easy, right? I mean, isn't it obvious? Open your damn minds. 4 bleach, right? Once we get to this reward, they're going to drop the bleach announcement. That's what the B stands for. Isn't it clear? Sounds kind of crazy. Hey, for the 5 or 6 of you out there who don't realize this, make sure you click on the chibis. That's how you collect the rewards. It's not clicking on these boxes or just getting it. You actually have to click on the chibis. It will animate the cake. It'll put the icing on. It'll add the sparkles. You actually got to click on them to get the rewards. If you don't click on them, you don't get the stuff. So please actually click on them. They'll be shaded out if you've claimed them. They will be not shaded out if you didn't. So make sure you claim them. Don't get our hopes up. My favorite one was B stands for Breenus, so obviously everybody will get 4 copies of Breenus on their account. Why is Auden eating? Because she's hungry. Oh, while Auden's eating. For real, at very least, it'll put a big old number 7 on the top of the cake. But, you know, there's going to be something there, right? I mean, it's a big number. It's going to be something, right? Right? It's the collab announcement. I'm convinced. $27 speed gear for everyone, for sure. It's going to be 4 leaves. Happy 7th anniversary. Here's 4 leaves. It would have been 7, but, you know, tariffs. Gonna be me on top. I pop out of cakes. I don't live on. I don't stay on top of cakes. You kidding me? Yo, wouldn't it be hilarious if it was 21 leaves for your RAS thing? My evasion wolf's gonna be so good with Setsuka. I would rather not have a random ass collab as the RAS reward of the anniversary. Speak for yourself. Collabs are great for the game. Dynamically, the way they run them, I think things could be better, but like, let's be real, nothing brings in new players and creates community hype like a collab. So I'm always hopeful, right? Here's the other reason too that I'm like really almost expecting one in September is Chaos Zero Nightmare goes full release in October.
And it would be it though. We need Brynnis to keep Canna in line and tell her to stop showing up in my ticket summons. Hold her 12 times now.
You know, I've barely pulled any Kannas. So Chaos Zero Nightmare releases in October, and it would be weird for Super Creative Smilegate to run a collab for one of their competing games during the release of their new gacha game. So I don't think October will see any kind of collaboration. So it really needs to be September or November is kind of our window. So I don't know. I'm really hopeful, especially when the guys that were on the dev talk, especially when they said, I've only pulled 5 of her, especially when they said one's coming soon and to hang in there. You heard Smogate has another game getting announced in September? No, I didn't. So what do we think of Setsuka at the moment? She looks really, really strong, and she's going to be really annoying to fight. And Mort and maybe even Astromancer Elena's value just shot through the roof, because Setsuka players are going to pre-ban Mort, so you're going to probably be reaching for Astromancer. CZN release when? The live beta is happening, I think, on the 8th or 9th. The closed beta is happening on the 8th or the 9th. If any of you guys are desperate to play in the closed beta, I got a link for it if you guys want to try to sign up for it. And then I think the game goes live 4 weeks later. So it'll be like October 8th to 15th range, somewhere in there is when CZN should go live. No, Setsuka is not limited. She will be regular RGB banner unit. She will not be in this pool at banner release. The only thing that goes in this pool at banner release is the new Mystic unit, right? If you look, you will find Lady of the Scales in here somewhere. Here we go. Lady of the Scales. 0.0025%. So you're saying there's a chance. Mystic banners appear in the Covenant and the Moonlight pull. That's why a lot of people I always recommend do your Moonlight summons first. It's unlikely, but you might just luck sack at a 0.04% chance. You might just luck sack getting her. Crazier things have happened. And then if you don't get her here, then go ahead and summon, right? But RGB banners are handled differently. When an RGB banner goes live, they do not appear in the Covenant, Moonlight, or Elemental summons. If you're sitting here, sitting on a whole bunch of, what element is Setsuka? Anyway, if you're sitting on a bunch of these tickets, think you're going to save them and try to luck sack Setsuka, she will not be in this until her banner goes away. Once her banner goes away, then she will appear in the Covenant and Elemental pools. Okay, but you aren't going to be able to use these to get yourself a Setsuka. Not until after her banner is gone. Who's Setsuka? Setsuka is the Moonlight Dreamblade girl. She's the new RGB 5-star unit that's releasing in about 7 hours. I got Carrot anyway. Let's go! Aww. Oh, the titty sword. Yes, the titty sword lady. That's her. Tiger Hill's Ancient Book. Boo. I've not gotten anything good out of this run of free. When are the new sets coming out? Next week on the 11th. After maintenance. They have to do a maintenance to put those into the game. Whole bunch of units that can't be Shu. Let's go. Who do we want here? Who do we want from this? End up changing your Maru's build? What'd you change it to, Belcock? Yo, big picture. Dude, it's exactly like mine, but faster with more effect resistance and more bulk. Way to one-up me on my own stream. Very nice build, dude. I like her like this. I like her built like this. Yeah, Euphine would be good save. I think you're right. Hang on. Now I gotta check. You were 275 speed. I am 270. So you got me by 5 on the speed. You've got 1450 defense. I've got 1200 defense. I've got 233 effect resistance. You have got get fucked, noob. Only 232. Get good, man. Scuffed gear. One day you will be as good as me at 233, but 232, man, I don't know. I think I would just sell her and re-roll my account. This is definitely a skill issue right here. Let's go. Show me a Eufine. Show me you fine. Oh, no, it's a knight. It's a knight. Oh, fuck. Who's a green knight? It's, you know what? We will take a great Mortelix because you know what? You know what? Someday soon, we're going to get Pirate Captain Samurai Mort. ML Mort's coming. You know it. You know it. Let's go for another one. More Morts. More Morts. More Morts. This one's a green Armin. It's not a green Armin. It is a Soul Weaver. It is Rin. Oh. Can I fight like lots? Okay, this one's going to break. It's going to break all the way into the little boy in the corner. We got a warrior. We got a warrior. Oh, man, that cat is fat. Okay, next. Sparks. Oh. Hey, it's the Armin I said I was getting earlier. Do I have any more of these? Nope. All spent. I do have 4. 1, 3. I do have 4. How many of these? I think I got enough armbands. Let's buy 1 for content. Let's do 1 more. Surely that wasn't a waste of armbands, and we're going to get a really nice 5-star. Let's go. Here comes Eufine. I mean, not Eufine. Hey, it's Vivian. Nice. Setsuka is today. Yes, Senpai, in about 7 hours. And no, Byako, I'm not going to stream for 7 hours straight. At some point in time, I will get hungry or need to watch porn or, you know, do daily routine stuff. Fair message. Dragon Maid Mort. Sword, don't speak evil into this world. Hey, I'm a new player, and I want Lady of the Scales. Is it a good idea for me to farm the pulls for her banner through the side story? So 50 for 500k gold. Side story, so 50 for 500k gold. Here's the thing. I think even as a new player, Lady of the Scales is one of the nicest units to have. I think she's really, really good, even on a new player account. So if you want to go for her, go for her. She will not be available in the headhunt that's going to come up at the end of the year. So worst case scenario, you're talking like October. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking like early December to late December of 2026 before we have a guaranteed shot at that unit. So if you really like her and you want to chase her, go for it. When is Headhunt? Headhunt 2024 started October 24th. I'm sorry, 2022 started October 24th. Headhunt 2023 started November 15th, 16th, and Headhunt 2024 started October 28th, I think. So it's always the last couple of days of October through the last couple of days of November is the start, but then you need 30 to 45 days to actually complete it. So the bottom line is usually you get your unit mid to late December, depending on when they started. But it's always in that window. They always have a window of time that goes across the holiday seasons, covering Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, Chinese New Year, whatever festivals happen. Almost all of them seem to happen in that window worldwide, and they want to make sure you are logging into the game every single day and not forgetting about Epic 7 and breaking the habit. Yes, Pirate Captain Samurai Mort. This is the Mort we all want. So Meow, my advice to you is don't get lost in the sauce on it, right? She is very, very good and will help you in many aspects of the game, and you can live a perfectly happy E7 existence without her. So don't feel like compelled to go and swipe. But if you want to chase that rabbit down the rabbit hole, go for it. And if you don't get her, you will just be in a stronger position to get whatever the next broken must-have ML5 that comes out in 5 weeks is. Because that's the cycle of life in Epic 7. Everything is the new must-have unit until the next new must-have unit comes out. That's how these games make money. So don't, I don't know. Don't come unglued and don't feel like you have to spend. Yeah, Chinese New Year's around early February. So if Headhunt starts at the beginning of, or at the end of November, it will run until across that. It'll run across Chinese New Year. Because remember, it's a 90-day window. Headhunt is 90 days long. Now, once you initiate it, your window is a little smaller, but they set it up like that so people who join the game late can still get in on the process. So it's a long, extended process. It's not something that's fast. And the bottom line is, if you're there for the beginning, usually your ML5 is a Christmas present. We want Dragon Maid Mort. Username, that's 2. That's 2 wildly weird and bad takes. I'll take the pineapple on pizza take from earlier, but now you're getting close to peas and mayonnaise on pizza level weird. So let's just dial it down a notch, okay? How many copies of Lethal Whispers do you think I should get? That's Setsuka's artifact, right? I don't know. I can't even remember what it does. I'll have to look it up. Oh wait, Lethal Whisper. It's just a Moonlight Dreamblade plus evasion, right? Or sorry, Dust Devil plus evasion, right? I don't know. Maybe 2. How many? I don't know. It just depends how many thieves she brings back to the game and how good she is. It's not a limited artifact, right? Is Lady worth the pity? Right now, she is not. In 7 hours, she is. Does anybody not understand what I mean by that? How she's worth the pity in 7 hours, but not right now. Everybody understand that? Let's see. What else did I miss? How did I put 4 Sermias in the lobby? Yeah, it's all because of this, guys. Right now, if you summon for her, there's a good chance you're going to get Kane, who is pretty useless. Now, I mean, Loki's actually got a neat arena tech where he's murder stomping people with Kane, but I think he could do it with any unit. He's just using Kane because he wants to use Kane, and I applaud him for that. It's kind of like when I was using the big elite cannon. It's not that the elite cannon was god tier, it's just we could use them, and just because you can do a thing doesn't mean you should do a thing. But 7 hours from now, in 6 hours and 50 minutes, it turns into Kairon, who will be really good, who is good with Setsuka, who is imprints for ML Kairon. It comes, well, that artifact's not that good, but yeah. I think that's a much better step up, and also you'll be able to see who is going to be the next week, and maybe the next week is an even better unit that you need or want or imprint. So go for it, wait and see. But right now, I don't know. If you're at pity, if you're like 1 away from pity, sure, push the button. She's absolutely worth it. But if you're like 10 away from pity, you're going to pull 9 motherfucking Canes on the way to pity, so may as well wait till Kairon. I got distracted. There's another question. How do I put 4 Sirmias in the lobby? So what you want to do is click on the little boxes in the corner and go to your lobby button right here and select the pub and go to details, right? And select any unit that has a skin that you currently own and have equipped. If it doesn't work, make sure all of your units have the skin on. Sometimes the skin can just be on 1 or 2 of the units. Sometimes it has to be on all the units. Like if you have 3 Bellions, I couldn't do it unless I put the skin on all 3 Bellions. But Harsetti worked for me even though I had the skin on one Harsetti and not the other. So it might have to do with the order in which you get them. But anyway, pick a unit you got a skin on. For example, I've got the skin on Judge Kisei. I made a whole video on this, but there's a little tip, make it even easier. You put Judge Kisei at the table, you hit save, you hit cancel, then you select Judge Kisei again, put her at the table, hit save, hit cancel, and then put her at the table. Save, cancel, and then put her at the table. That's it. You couldn't get Singelica to work. I've got the skin on one Singelica and not on the other. Let's try it. Singelica. Add to the table, save, cancel. Works for me, buddy. Make sure you have the skin purchased and that you have it on the unit. If you don't have the skin on the unit, it may not work. And this works on anything. Here's the other cool thing, right? This table is saved to your device. So you could have a table full of Singelicas on your phone, and then a table full of Lunas on your BlueStacks, and then a table full of Sirmias on your PC client, and each one will load up a different lobby because this is tied to the device, not to a specific team. It's not server side, so you can totally do it. It only works with units that have skins. Save, cancel. I try to put Rin in, it won't let me. All right, it won't let me put multiple Rins in because Rin doesn't have a skin. Got to be you can't do a full table of Ainz's because Ainz doesn't have a skin. It's got to have the skin, you have to own the skin, and the skin has to be equipped. You meet all 3 of those conditions, and you should be able to do this. You can't do 4 Setsukas because she doesn't have 4 skins. You can you could do 4 Aethers because Aether has a skin. Yep, Euphine has multiple skins. You don't have to have all the skins, but you can have a table full of Euphine. Oh, see, this is not letting me because I don't have Euphine's skin currently equipped, right? But if I go out and I go find my Euphine. Where you at, girl? Right here. I find my Euphine. And I put her skin on. Any one of them. It doesn't matter. Just equip a skin. As long as she's wearing a skin. Now I should be able to go back in. We'll put Euphine at the table. Save, cancel. Euphine at the table. Save, cancel. Suddenly I can do it because I've got the skin equipped now. See how it works, guys? Now, this is likely to get patched. Even accidentally, right? What's Sid doing over there staring at those Euphines? When they add the skins to the selection list, this will stop working. The reason this works is every unit in the game is given a unique ID number. And that's how the game keeps track of units. Euphine ID number is, let's say, 1000. Euphine with a skin is ID number 1002. Okay? So what happens is you're going in here and you're saying, I want to put my Euphine in here, and it checks your account to see if you own Euphine. It finds Euphine and it adds item number 1002 to the lobby. And then you click save and item 1002 is added to the lobby. You notice I can't add her again, right? It won't let me. It tries to move her. So when you hit cancel, though, or select it as the lobby, now it sets it as a lobby, and the lobby goes, I don't have the Euphine skin. I don't have the 1002 art asset to put at the lobby. So it changes it to the base form and says item 1000 is now at the lobby. So when you go to set the next unit in, it says, I want to put item 1002 in the lobby. It checks your lobby and goes, item 1000, item 1000. Yeah, there's no item 1002. We can let them put it there. So that's why it's letting you do it, is it's seeing the skin ID in your inventory, and it's not recognizing that unit is already in your lobby. So it's letting you put multiples in by cheating the system, by putting in 1002s, saving it, hitting cancel, it turns into 1000s, and then you look for the next 1002. It's kind of spaghetti coding, gaming the system. So when they do eventually add the skins in, they add 1002s in, it's not going to work anymore, because it's going to see the skin in the lobby and it's going to say it's already there and it's not going to let you dupe it. So eventually this will stop working. And maybe you can get grandfathered in, but I suspect after maintenance on Thursday, they will add the skins to this and you won't be able to have dupes in here anymore. But for now, it's pretty cool, and we'll have to see if they will let us grandfather in and keep these. But if they do, just keep in mind that if you ever change your lobby, it'll probably go away. But in the meantime, I am enjoying the sexiest damn redheaded lobby in the world. Yeah, we don't know, Biako. I mean, once they do it, it may flush the system out. At very least, what I'll probably do is change one of these Sirmias to ML Sirmia, though. I'll put my ML Sirmia back here, and she'll be like table dancing with the other Fire Sirmias. Or the other base skin Sirmias. Be funny if they unlock Great Achievement, and Great Achievement is just getting Breenus. There's a thing that Moonlight Theater, I don't have tickets, so I wonder if it's worth buying those tickets. They give you 50 miss. Okay, you're wanting to know if going into Moonlight Theater, if spending the 500,000 gold to buy the units to watch more Moonlight Theater to get the Mystics is worth it. Yeah, I'd do it. It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold, but you can grind more gold. You can't grind Galaxy tickets. I'd do it, sure. It's a good story, too. The stories are worth. But, yeah. Just accept the fact that you're putting a $5 bill on the blackjack table. You might get absolutely nothing from those tickets. You might get yourself a copy of Kane or another useless artifact or a bunch of 3 stars. But hey, you know what? If one of those 50 galaxies or 50 mystics gets you Mercedes, then it was the most worth damn thing you ever did. So yeah, it's welcome to E7. It's gambling light. It's like somebody saying, is going to the casino worth it? My buddy Wolf and Roses walked out with like $200 and only spent 20. It was worth it for him. Me, I lost my ass. It wasn't worth it for me. Yeah, you could argue that even if you get nothing, you're moving the pity counter closer to getting the next unit. So go for it. Character nickname tier list when? By far and away is Fapton. On my phone on Epic 7, I have 3 Pirate Captain Flans and then Sid fapping to the 3 Faptons. Ludica is up there, man. Fapton's my favorite because it's the first one where Epic 7, the moderators said, don't call her Fapton or we'll ban you, cementing it as what we're all going to call her from now on. I gotta do Guild Wars real quick, or my guild's gonna kick me out. Okay, so Kind of want to like use Harsetti on this, but if I use or not Harsetti, I kind of want to use Hua Young on this. If I use Hua Young and a Rom, and then Fire Hua Young, should be able to one-shot this, even on a miss. I don't know if my Ice Hua Young can kill this. There you go, Fox. Come back to that. This, we can just cleave. So the bottom team, we can just go Ahmed. Straze. Wrong Straze. And use the slower Aram. That should work, right? I think. Nobody slow anything down. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, what do we do to the top team? For real, I actually could just freaking Ludwig Frieda strays the top team, but I always worry about getting Ahmed soloed. What my buddies do? I can't use a ROM, already using her. Can't use a ROM, already using her. God damn it. Everybody's using the same goddamn team. Anyone know if you can get Holy Slate on Eulogy? Holy Slate? What's Holy Slate? Yeah, I know. She just shuts it down. Okay, fine. We'll. Oh, on the Ross quest on Eulogy? Oh, the mats for Genesis Ross. Yeah, you should be able to. It's considered an event. No, you cannot. It's Ross currency from Hunts, Rift, Spirit Altar, etc. There's a thing in there that says adventure, though, right? My title is wrong. I'll get to Expo team soon. Chill, Evan. You want me to miss Guild Wars, Evan? Is that what you're saying? Adventure, side story, unobtainable from story stage. Yeah, side story. It's right here. So you'll be able to do it in Eulogy. And emergency missions. Yeah. Yeah, and Eulogy is a side story, so it's totally, you should totally be able to get them there. I'm new. Adventure is episodes. Yeah, adventure is anything under episodes. And side story is legit. Anything under side story, and that includes the side story button. It includes the Book of Memories and anything under this tab. It just says when not obtainable from, how would it phrase it? Not obtainable from story stages. These are the stages that don't have any fights in them, right? These are the ones that it's just cinematic, and you click the skip button and you're done with the stage. You've got to actually have a fight in the stage to drop the item. Otherwise, there's no drop table to get the item. So that's what they mean by unobtainable from story stages. That's the non-combat stages. You actually have to have one where there's a team and a fight. Not one where it gives you a random RGB unit and you just watch a story. Who cares about expos? Obviously you do. You're all upset that my title was off. I am waiting for Ligma. I just don't know if I'll wait all the way there. God damn it. You're distracting me, Evan. Stop distracting me. Do somebody else beats me to it. Okay. Fine. We will use Aram up here. Okay, so Rom, and we had Blood Moon Hasty in there. And which Harsetti were they using? Were they using blue or dark? Blue. Okay. This is fine till I get outsped, and then it's not fine anymore. Oh well, we'll go boring. Who else were the cool kids taking to the party? Oh yeah. I take it back. How could I say anything that involves Lionheart Sirmia is in any way boring? Why don't I Luna the bottom team? Because my ML Luna is not fast enough to safely go into Sea Phantom Poly. Plamo, Proof of Valor. Ooh. Do we talk about Ross's third mission needs to trash gear to complete it? I mean, for fuck's sake. Well, that's unfucking fortunate. That top comp didn't work. Nah, this team is solid. I don't think it's solid, man. My blue Hua just took a dirt nap. Will this kill Byakko? Surely this will kill. Even at 26k health. Let's do it. Don't miss. Easy game, guys. We did talk about the gear thing, and I still stand by that. You normally are speed checking gear to +9 anyway, and you're talking about maybe 1 to 2 weeks worth of normal gameplay to get through that section. Now, if you want to spend shit tons of charms and gold forcing it, go for it. But I don't think it's really that big of a deal. The only thing that I think is a big deal is it forcing you to give away 21 leafs. It's the only currency that's not farmable, and it just feels bad, and it's stupid, and no, we shouldn't have to do that. Get stepped on. I ain't scared of the Ilanov. Cleansed. It's just some free industrial metal from White Bat Audio. He's my licensed free to play list. Okay, goodbye Ilyanov. Where'd my mouse go? I hate the snowdrift. I keep losing my mouse. Oh my god. Freaking Ilyanov. Rude. Get fucked. Get feared. Are you scared? We don't know. They said soon, TM. My theory is that they would not release a collab for their flagship game while they're trying to release their next big IP with Chaos Zero Nightmare, especially since it's a competing IP. So I expect the collab will either be this month or November. But I doubt it will be in October. Yulha's so funny. Watch the enemy kill themselves. Is Elvira good in front for a Lots team? If you want to make a fight painfully long and slow, but probably win, then yeah, she's pretty good there. Right? Stop calling her Lots. Stupid name. Give her a cool name like Scaly. What'd you do here, Biako? Practically the same goddamn teams. Okay, I'm for it. No way I'm calling her Leru, though. I just call her Mercedes. Who's going to get confused by it? Use Mercedes or use Meru. Who's going to get confused by that? IMBA Triple X. Thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for that prime. It's only plus 15, Biako. It's only a plus 15. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Aether. Everybody kept talking Lots this, Lots that, and I was like, who the hell is giving, who the hell is buffing Lots? Like, oh, that's what people are calling this unit? Well, that's stupid. I don't know who came up with that name, but man, they need to be better. Can't use Kayron here. That'd have been so good. I don't know. You call her what you want to call her. I'm actually okay with any name except for the bad L name people give this unit. That's the only one that I'll like ban people over. Awful name. This unit scares the hell. This team scares the hell out of me, Byakko. It's a 25% chance to just lose for fun. No. If I still win, then why do I have to put a better artifact on her, or a different artifact on her? I guess I can target her. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. Gonna upset Evandariel, but Byakko gets his way. You can have hers. It's okay. If it misses 25, the S3 will work it out. The S3 ignores damage here anyway. This seems like a total waste to put that artifact on her. Kick, 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 kick. Damn, she lived that. Kill this. I don't think she's going to be able to kill my haste. I'm just going to S1 this. I don't think she'll kill my haste. Yeah, this is fine. Which unit is... Why does which units in the back matter? Certain units give pushes or benefits to back units. You got to read the skills and see if there's anything that gives you benefit here. Hang on. Yes, that's what I needed. Pop. And then you're dead and everybody's back to life. Welcome back, everybody. No S3, don't... Oh, quit panicking. And no team for this Holo Trials. I'll have to look at it. Chances are it's going to be... You know, gotta use Setsuka in it. That's the way these things usually are. Looks like we got the penetrate thing, so we're good there. Poor, Poor Celine. Give me a counter, Mort. The one time Mort doesn't counter. That is wild. There you go, Mort. Good job. Setsuka comes after daily reset. No, Setsuka will be out in 6 hours and 15 minutes. There's maintenance tonight. There's no maintenance tonight, guys. We go straight into pulls. Dual attack. Aw. Counter me, bitch. I found the only Mort on the planet who doesn't counter, guys. I hit the wrong unit. Any tips for this month's expedition team, sir? As soon as I get these Guild War fights done, we'll get into that. Always works that way, right? Pee-pee poof. Rourke 6 character, yeah, like there's a lot of conspiracy theories over what that 7th reward is. The only thing I know for sure is it's going to put the number 7 on the top of the cake, but surely there's some secret special surprise hanging out behind there, right? Free ML again? For sure, for sure. Imagine a selector. You guys are crazy. I'm not sure I can get my Amid ahead of that Renak if I cleave it. Lidica or Ram cleave, and then the Renak goes first and my team dies. Never trust Renaks on Guild Wars, man. They're all like 400 speed. That's actually hilarious. This is crazy safe. Yeah, this is crazy safe. We do this team. Bottom team's weird, but I kind of like it. I could do it because it's cool. Yeah, let's put these teams together. I don't get to use Sylvian enough. We have Elvira up top. Can Jenna actually be useful? Unless your name is Crozet, no. Nobody's found any way to use that frostbite buff in any appreciable way. Oh, that Elvira ain't getting stripped. You kidding me? Why'd I hit that? I want to trigger counters. Come on, give me a counter. You can use frostbite to ignore Mercedes. Yeah. That's crazy, though. Why would you ever do that? Counter me. I'm never getting a counter, am I? Counter. I'm starting to doubt that she's on counter set, guys. There it is. Kick. Yeah! It only took like 5. Shoot, we lost our defense buff. It's okay. It should be enough for me to chew through this Renok. Once the Renok's gone, it's kind of over for him. Yay! Get the hell out of here. Is there a fighting spirit thief besides Setsuka? Fighting spirit thief? I don't know. Fighting spirit always kind of seemed to be a warrior thing, and oh, okay, MLK-ron. Yeah, good point. Tekron. Dude, that almost broke my shield. Well, shit. I mean, may as well just get this procced and over with. I'm a new player, less than a month. At what point should I start trying to gear for Rift? The moment you get Robin, and until you get Robin, I think you just ignore Rift. If you never get Robin, that's fine. You wait till the next Rift. But I think trying to do Rift without Robin is just, especially for a newer account, it's just too unpleasant. Nice miss. Hello. Ow. This is the defense one, so that's not really going to matter much. So either the new unit or an ML5. Yeah, pretty much. Is what it is. Counter. Oh my god, he didn't counter. Ow. Ow. Okay, you know what? Fine. Just eat this. What does Ivir do? Size of Immortality? She shuts off Fighting Spirit. Or is it Focus? I always get dyslexic on it. She shits all over young Senya. And that is plenty in my book.
Better hold on. Don't go flying out.
I know this guy's getting the luckiest damn rolls on evasion, isn't he?
Do not surrender.
Go ahead and activate Holy Sack here. How'd I know?
This blade desires blood.
God, we missed again. It's wild. Brother. Can you knock that S off? May as well proc this. Oh, I guess she's already procced. Well, get rid of that. Yeah, her passive is turning off that passive. Blammo, blammo, dead. Sage balances on, works against what kind of teams? Not many. He's works primarily against people who are trying to cleave you. If somebody tries to cleave you, you slap balances on in there, and if they don't ban it, you just win the fight. That's pretty much it. He's an answer to cleave in RTA. What's the best comp in arena for cleave? Depends what the defense is. I mean, it really just depends what you're going into. Scaly changed a lot of things. Nobody over here debuffs. Since nobody over here debuffs, I'm just gonna do this. Ow. When is Ahmed getting a rerun? Probably will never get a rerun. You'll probably have to wait for a custom group summon, and we are kind of due for a custom group summon. Yeah, you can always buy a selector ticket. Yikes. Really? Really? Lame. Okay, I get to do it too then. We just had one. Nope. We had a summer themed custom group summon. We haven't had a all past units custom group summon since I think February or March. It's been a minute. We're due again. We're also due for a collab. I don't know, like from Espa to Overlord, it was 18 months. Now it's 18 months again. Come on, kill them off. There we go. Here, proc this. Or not. They should do, yeah, they should do. I mean, we're due for a group summon, guys. It's coming up. Swish, swish, swish. Does Kairon have enough fuel in the tank for this? It's going to be tough. We'll have to see. I think Setsuka will be good in PvP. I think she will be really good in the current Hall of Trials. Because that's the way it usually works. Okay, guys, she's been a wonderful guest. Let's all give her a round of applause. And now it's time for Yulha to take one hell of a fisting from Kairon. Would Tori be in the custom group summon? In the past, custom group summons have only been for limited units who have had reruns. in the past. She's a major debuffer, so I can't play games with this one. The timing on this can go in the shitter though. But if I take what's her nut in here, it's gonna fuck me over. I could just say screw Scaly on this one and just go with Ronnie. If I'm not, as long as I'm faster, I should be faster. I think this will be fine. Even if she goes first, if she goes first, it's better for me because she'll proc Soul Consolation, and that'll give me a CR push. I think this is fine. I love this team. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's go. Who else thinks we need more than 5 freaking teams, guys? That is a fast Scaly, but that's okay. Soul Consolation. How are we looking on the CR? Okay, so we just stun Scaly and call it a day. Setsuka is not limited. Setsuka is a regular RGB5 unit. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. I just got hosed by 15%. How are we looking? I think we're okay. We're okay. You can just die. Fine. Ain't none of this shit matters. That mattered. Holy crap, that so freaking mattered. Okay, we in some real pretty shit now, guys. Sticking a provoke on my insanely high F-res unit. That mattered a lot. Okay, that Celine is going to kill her. And I think I'm okay with that. We're not ready for a fisting yet, so let's just take this out. Okay, I may as well commit suicide here. I wouldn't do it. I got no choice. I can't hit the stealth unit. We put the bomb on her. That buys us some time.
I cannot let you pass.
Especially if we can provoke. Nice.
I'll make this painless.
We're fine, guys. We're fine. Fuck. That stealth is killing me. Yeah, I think we'd edge. No! No! Brother. That was a lot of suck. I did not expect that to go that way. Oh well. Ooh. My favorite. Cleave 'em and leave 'em. Yeah, you should definitely be saving your leash for the new hunt, guys. The strongest Nixseed. Pow. Up. Up. So do you guys think Dominial is good at baking with those mitts on? Shit. I really expected someone to die there. Yeah. It's my own fault for S3ing. I should have just S1'd and then Vildred could have killed her. It's okay. It is what it is. Let me do that again, but this time not S3ing like a dumbass. Everybody needs some G-Ras in their lives. If I check the cake event, there's something different in there. You have to be a little more specific. When are the new hunts coming out? The 11th, in about a week. Oh yeah, this is all kinds of fucked up here. Well, this setup is very clever and very anti-team that I want to use, isn't it? Nice job, counterattack. Nice job. Good lord. Hey, Verdosa, thank you for the sub. Toxic team. We really need more than 5 fucking teams, guys. Yo, who just subbed? Tsuchikage, my man. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. Which one should I go for between Ahmed and Young Senya? I think Young Senya. Ahmed's kind of in a shitty place right now. I'm actually remarkably okay with this. That dual attack almost fucked me. I better stick the stun. God damn. That dual attack almost hosed me into her taking a turn. For Christ's sake. Why Young Senya Ahmed more useful still? I disagree. But your call. Depends. Again, it depends if you got the speed gear to build an Ahmed. Strays or Bellion from the boss ticket. Torn. Both are useful. Do you have 40 coins? If you have 40 coins, the answer is Bellion, because Strays is older and you'll be more likely to be able to just buy him from the Galaxy shop once they add old units to the shop. But if you don't have 40 coins, I'd get Strays over Bellion. Harsetti or Bellion as a tank player? Harsetti. Unless you're talking RTA, then you'll actually probably get more use out of Bellion because Harsetti is like 24/7 banned. I don't know, Guild Wars Arena, she still has uses, but you know. Again, if you don't have very good speed gear, it's Young Senya. If you like playing slower tank down, it's Young Senya. If you've got good speed gear and or are a cleaver, for sure it's Ahmed. One could also argue that Ahmed has had banners and will be on a triple custom group summon, whereas Young Senya has not and will not be. She's back! Boop. She's gone. No maintenance today, Romac. You're good to go. I'm at 1 from pity from Lots. Do I recommend it to me? No, Lots is barely a usable unit. I mean, he's got really slow speed. All he does is CR push. Why would you spend pity? How are you spending pity on Lots? That's crazy. Now you want a unit that's worth the pity. I would use a pity on Lady of the Scales for sure. Yeah, they kind of nerfed him. I use ML Lots with Strays, and since I don't have Ahmed, fair. That was very close. How was that close? It was close to taking 5 rounds instead of 4. The Renok almost lived. The Renok only almost lived because I allowed it for content. Oh, let's see. You hold this. Pop. You have a defense break. When are we seeing the legendary cannon team? I could bring the cannon back out if you want. It's just, since Scaly showed up and since they took away almost all of our arena team slots, it's just hard to keep the teams geared. I hate working with only 5 teams. It sucks. Pow, pow, pow. Sent you some info about your arena. I'll take a peek. Whoop. All right. One more.
You'll make an excellent specimen.
Guess you're more than just rattle. It's best I end it here. I've more important matters to attend to. Well,
Wait, you have enough units to gear and even have 5 teams? Yeah. I got a few. With Hellfire. Silverblade is so damn cool, guys. So damn cool. Pop. Oh, fuck, he gabbed. Don't kill my whole team. Jesus, Arby. Calm your tits. He actually landed his blind on every single one of my units, too. I gotta practice arena, guys. The AI is almost catching up to me. It's almost better than I am at arena. You're probably right, Evan. You're probably right. Did I imprint first stray Zeo? I'd imprint Zeo. I think effectiveness is more important, but if you aren't getting the damage with your strays, his imprints are good for the attack. I still keep clicking on Garu reflexively to go into expeditions. The guy that was asking about how many heroes I have geared. Here's all of my heroes. And here's all their gear. We just hit the halfway point on the list. Still going. About 3/4 of the way down. There we go. That's all of them. Been playing a while. Yeah, there's a doggo in there. Of course there is. He's a good boy. I can't wait to use him with Setsuka. I saw someone missing a neck. Yeah, I moved a little gear around. I got to put a couple pieces back. We'll probably have a new limited unit every single month until February, if not multiples. This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna try to speed this up. It was recommended to me to try... Ugh. She does have a defense break. How are you able to put those options on your lobby, having a shortcut for a guild? Click on this box in the corner, go into the cogwheel here, the settings, and then click on this little gamer pad here, and this is where you can set your quick menu favorites. You can have up to 4 of them, and you can just select any of the options here, and it'll put those in your lobby. What's going to be Setsuka's build? Probably the new set once it comes out next week. Doesn't she have a defense break? I swear I thought she did. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow, we did not get the strip or the buff block. Good job. Man. Meru will be imprinted with gold transmit stones out of the shop, and once you use those gold transmit stones, then if you get a dupe Meru, then you'll only be able to imprint her with bottles. Should I use my mystic metals on the current banner or save them for the next banner? I'd use them on the current. I think Meru is really, really, really good. Even at a relatively low end of gameplay, she's really good. Okay, we actually got the buff block up now. Thermia. God, no, Bologna. And Hua Young. Ugh. It's too many choices. You're gonna make my brain short out, man. Is there another hero that's not Fenris buff block? Yes, it's named Cerise, and I'm trying to find a way to do this without a like 2021 limited unit that nobody really wants to have to gear, and everybody's gonna say replacement for Cerise. No, her passive's turned off. I mean, she'll work with the buff block, but she'll just sit there looking stupid with no passive because of the seal. No, we didn't get to 900k at the halfway point, so this is not holding up. You know who would work is freaking Green Auden. She's got a defense break. But I ain't changing my damn gold Auden into a green Auden for this. What's your link, Joe? Sorry. I wish I had ignored your link. Joe, get help. This was okay. DPS poly, nah. Sorry, I was getting messages. Let's see. You wish you were that sword? Okay, so these two are a must. Let's shift gears. I want to look at a dark. Oops. Ah! I just flashbanged myself. I don't have a dark's not up. Duh. Okay. Does the new Ross mission have differences in efficiency like energy for ore? Yes and no. I think you just want to do eulogy for Sane. It's the cheapest. It's 8. I think that's where you spend your time. What's up, Lilius? Light Auden has buff block too. We can try her. She's never gonna clap back though. Just doesn't feel like she's gonna bring much to the team, but we can give it a try. Remember, our goal is just to get to 900k by the halfway point. We're looking for free-to-play answers. Fenris can be replaced by Sirmia. That's free-to-play. I'm just experimenting with Fenris because he does a shit ton of damage. If Fenris can do it, or Sirmia can do it, then Fenris can do it. I need AP, so I'm doing chapter 1-6 for AP. Good call, Fox Steve. Good call. Mother of God, we got resisted again. No strip, no buff block. How to get the tree thing on the right side of the Ross mission. What? Can you be able to, how to get the tree thing on the right side, on the right in the RAS mission? I mean, I think if you click the info button, it will tell you. I think it's, I think if you're talking about the trees, that's on the left side, and that's doing hunts and rifts. Yeah, hunt and rift to get the trees, and adventure to get the holy slate things. We still do not have buff block. Killing me here. And there's the halfway point. We're not even to 400k. Yeah, no, this team ain't it. Auden is useless as tits on a boar here. We got the strip and the buff block. Crazy. Does my Bri have effectiveness? She should have enough for this, yeah. Not very free-to-play friendly, though. SC Glenn. Ugh. An ML4 is way more free-to-play friendly than an ML5. Yes, Evan. Yeah, we're trying not to use Cerise, though, because Cerise is a limited 5-star unit, and I get sick and tired of every other comment being, what if I don't have Cerise? You can counter immortal units with Veronica, and you counter evasion units with things that penetrate evasion or with sleep. Anything that's asleep has a 100% chance to be hit. So you can put them asleep with like DDR and then one shot them with anything. What if we use Wanderer Silk?
There's nothing more absurd than the arrogance of a fool.
Ow. What if we... What if we try Silk? I don't care. Why don't use Green Assyria? Because she dies. You have to build a DPS Green Assyria. And ain't nobody building that. It works, but building a full damage Green Assyria so that she can build up enough damage to survive, it's wild. Okay, there's our buff block, or there's attack down. Is Guard Captain Crow already worth a bottle? I don't think so. It's a nice arty, but it's not worth a bottle. Okay, we at least got the buff block, even though we got 15%ed on the defense break. Did they raise this guy's ER and not tell me? Because I've never been resisted so goddamn much in my life. Defense break, please. Miscon file, limited collab artifact that's never coming back. Not going to use it. I might, if anything, I would put Song of Stars on her, but right now I'm just trying to increase her healing a little bit with Bloodstone since she's going to have trouble staying alive. Or not Bloodstone, but Love Potion. Which I know is also a hard to get artifact, but there's better options. It was from the Blood and Roses side story, the one where you can make Bologna marry herself. This is really heckin' close, guys. I think that was good as long as we defense broke at the beginning. I don't even have a Carmen Rose. You gotta get Carmen Rose or you don't get to play this at a high level. She is damn near required.
Mercy to spare. For your reckless greed.
One shot, one.
You can buy this, yeah, but who's going to spend 900 Skystones on an artifact that's obsolete and replaced by a free one? That's kind of wild. Yeah, what happened? Oh, somebody jumped in and friggin' killed it. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's try. Our goal is just to get to 900K by the time. $900K by the time we get to the halfway point. I like this. This will give her a solid barrier every 3 turns. That'll help her keep alive. That's a good one for her. Let's swap out for Sirmia just because she's more free. Isn't glowings on non-attack? Oh, is it? Awkward. I thought it said every 3 turns. Oh well. If it's not attack, I played myself. It's okay. Our arty buffs work, they just only work on yourself. She wouldn't give a barrier to everybody, she'd just give the barrier to herself. And the fact that she's wearing a barrier makes me think it's working. Okay, get him, Sirmia. See, damage is so low compared to Fenris. He hits so much harder than Sirmia. It's crazy. Oh, her S3 gives a barrier. Never mind. Greater attack buff. Fenris still does it better. Man, it's like the one place I got to use my Sirmia. It's going to make me sad to bench her for Fenris. Buff block, please. You know what is great is 15% in PvE. Everybody loves that, right? That's what really makes this game compelling and fun. Everybody just loves 15% in PvE. Get him, Sirmia. Okay, we're coming up on the halfway point. We're nowhere near 900K. Now we got 2 more hits. Maybe we make it. 7. Not quite. Not quite. But I bet we do with Fenris. Does Fene do good against this boss? No. No, she does not. Seal deactivates passive effects. You know what one of Fene's passive effects is? Like 50% crit chance boost or 35% crit chance boost. So unless you're going to build her with like 135% crit chance, you're going to not crit a whole bunch. Now, if she crits, she does great. But if you get 35%, then she just doesn't crit and she does almost no damage. So she's very inconsistent. Yeah, no revive for Fene too, but that's less of a problem. The bigger problem is that she just doesn't crit, so she doesn't do damage, which of course can lead to her dying. We just take Cdom, who also gets no passive and therefore always misses or doesn't do any CR pushes. This wasn't terrible, right? It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. 1.4. I think this cleared, guys. What have I been using against lots and arena defenses? There's a team that's not mine, so I really can't go into it in much detail, but it's been working well. But predominantly, I've just been using MLK Ron against them and slotting in Veronica in certain situations. That's worked really, really well. Yeah, this cleared, guys. I think this cleared. Let's do one for real. Let's do it with Fenris. Let's do Jagan's team here. Surely Jagan's not going to jump in and do any hits on it, right? Right? Where the frick's himself the elf? Okay. And put you on an artifact that does something. You know, screw it. Just give Fenris some attack. Go. I don't want to get my silk on DPS gear. Build a second silk. This is just one, guys. We're going to come up with multiple ways to do this. I mean, there's always Cerise. If you got a Cerise, she's still banging good. I just want to find ways to not have to use Cerise. Okay, perfect start here. Jagan's out there doing some damage, so we'll just see how quickly we get to 900k.
You can't run from me.
Something's wrong. This isn't a level 3. Is it? 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it is. Yeah, we're just both hitting it hard. Well, let's see if we can get to 900k before it's dead. Because Jagan's going ham. Yep, it is level 90. Pow. We're racing each other to 900k as fast as we can. 700. 740. 780. 800. Come on. That was the halfway point, though. We weren't quite to 900 at the halfway point. Yeah, Cerise is perfection here. If I put Cerise on the team, it's gonna full fucking clear. Here, I'll show you. I think I've got a yellow poster. Oh yeah. If I put Cerise in there, easy game. Yeah, my guide's fine. I'm just trying to look for options that don't involve Cerise. What was the build on Silk? I just put random DPS gear. It's my normal Silk. I just gave her a crit chance neck. If I decided to use her, I would probably just build a second, like a level 50 Silk out of my inventory and put like Rage set on her or something so she could stay healthy. Yeah, Cerise is perfect here because the dual attacks from her are all good. Because if she dual attacks with Fenris, damage. She dual attacks with Carmen Rose, damage. She dual attacks with Brieg, increases his stacks. So he's really good. Is Cerise game changing? No, she's just really good here. Is there a fast way to get all the branches for Ross? Nope. And you shouldn't try. You shouldn't try to force it. It's too expensive. Just play the game normally and enjoy it. There's no reason to like try to spend tons of resources to shave a week off of getting Ross. Unless you're like desperate to make content using them. Yeah, I mean, if you want to spend 10k stamina worth of leaves and all those charms and gold, yikes. Is there a creator that has a guide on every hero? No. Nobody's going to do a unit review on Enot. Sue would probably be the closest to having a pretty good comprehensive guide on all of the main heroes. He was pretty good at keeping up with the ones coming up. What the hell is Adventure 24? I don't know. Unrecorded History 24? Yeah, maybe that's what they're talking about. Nobody should be farming Unrecorded History. Leon the Lion. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate the 4 months of support. Do we know when they will add the charm and gold domains? They said that's planned for the future, so I would expect sometime in the 4th quarter. I think they're probably going to revamp the ogre's treasury into something like that, but they didn't give us a timeline for it. But I would expect it this year.
There's no escape. Help.
Grant me power, Lord Noyos.
Cerise was worth in the last triple banner. Most people have Cerise because they were pulling for multiple guiding lights, which at its time was the most important artifact out there. So dumb that this unit freaking self-cleanses. Yeah, I think all of us spend more time in Fribbles than the game, Evan. Come on, where's my defense break? Frickin' Brieg. We're gonna fail this because of no defense break from Brieg. I don't know if this is going to be enough to do it now. Johnny come lately. Ah! Stupid friggin' douche canoe art taco. Ah! Oh, no. There's got to be a better way than this. There's got to be a better way. Got to be a better way. Anyway. See, we could use Archdemon, but the problem is Archdemon won't self-heal enough. She will just die unless we build a damage-dealing Archdemon. Also, not exactly free to play. We could run Kitty Clarissa or Camilla, but you know what? My kitty's a DPS kitty now. Let's give Kitty a shot. Kitty might need Benny Maros. Benny Maros doesn't work because these things here, these are debuffs. Seal and Isolation, they're debuffs, so it'll keep Benny Maros from proccing. It'll never proc. But it's an extra strip. Because once again, we did not get the motherfucking buff block because... Oh, no, we did get it. I take it back. Sorry, Smilegate. This was fine. I think Bomb Model Kana works. Why? What's she going to do? I don't think she does anything. She's just a damage dealer. She's unbuffable, huh? The speed buff for herself, but only for herself. More chances to duel? Yeah, well, you know what? I'm game. I'm game. We're throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. We'll try it. And she's very free. Kitty's wasting way too damn much time with her S2 here. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a way to turn off S2s while you fight? You know, a way to turn off certain skills?
Tip of this arrow will pierce you completely. I have no mercy to spare for your reckless greed.
This was very close, guys. Except for Kitty died because Kitty's not doing enough damage to self-heal. But this was very close.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas.
I think I could build my Camilla in such a way she would self-heal. No, my Brieg's not on counter build. Who builds Brieg on counter? That's wild. Yes, it is ProCube. It's one of the 15 different Baka guilds. Well, we already know you're not right in the head, Joe, so that's expected. I guess people that actually use Brieg outside of PvE, sure. Pop. Okay. Oh. Everyone except you. Savage. Okay, so what if, you know what? Let's summon forth our damaged Camilla. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Just enough to keep her on her feet. You know, just grab that for now. She can't do Benny Maru, guys. Benny Maru will not work in Light Expo. Level 50 enough? We're gonna find out. When is she dropping? If you're talking about Setsuka, she is dropping in about 5 hours. Holy shit, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta go make dinner. I'm hungry. I must feed. Nice buff block, Zealot Carmen Rose. Have you stuck that more than twice today? For fuck's sake. What's your devilish idea, Suchi? Yeah, you have one job, and that's buff block, and man, you have sucked at your job today. Lots holiday Eufine up front with riposte set, Setsuka +1. Yeah, the riposte set, there's gonna be a lot of nasty techs that are gonna come out of that riposte set, and Setsuka's only gonna make them worse. It's gonna be wild. Hope you guys enjoyed the Rylet meta, because it's coming back in full force. Okay, so this is a little bit low, but realize this is a little bit low because we had buff block and gone defense buff for a huge chunk of this, right? Yeah, that's disgusting, Suchi. That's absolutely disgusting, and I'm about it. Okay, Carmen Rose, you have one job, and it's next round, I guess. Okay, Brieg, somebody strip that BS. Everything's vulnerable to ML Luna, though. Lamo. Yeah, see, the Vampirism's keeping Camilla healthy because she's got a ton of damage on her. It's a good hit. Got a lot of ground to cover in just 3 rounds. 1.1. 1.2. 1.3. Buff block. Re-upped good. 1.4. 1.5. Stripped because F you, that's why. There's the defense buff. Brieg strips. Please stop calling her Lots. It's a stupid name. Bro, we did not get the buff block again. That's wild. 1.6. 1.7. Cheated with a dual attack, but I don't think it mattered. We got it. Guys, I think this can work. I think this can work. I think this is a solid team, and it doesn't rely on the RNG of Sirmia's S1 happening. It's free to play units, but it's not exactly the most free to play gear. Then don't. Call her Lady. Call her Meru. Call her Mercedes. Call her Scaly. Don't call her Lot. Blech. I don't have Fenris yet, but it's good. 2 Baru it is. That's almost as bad. Just call her 2B. 2B works too. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. You can just manual this one time. Once you manual it, check it out. This one right here, that's all the way full. I can do this fight, and I can use the team of Mega Phantasm. Right? Except I don't have any sweeps left. Oh, wait, I just need to buy this. Okay. I can use just a Mega Phantasm. And beat it. Once you get your full clear, you can just use sweeps. So yeah, a lot of the guide this time around is going to be put your best gear on your units just to make this happen for the first time. And then once you do it, you can use the gear reversion, put all that shit back, because you can just do sweeps and clear the entire board. Yes, sweeps are limited, but there's enough sweeps throughout the month that you'll be able to clear out. Between the sweeps you use for friends teams and the sweeps that you use on your own teams, there's enough sweeps in a month to totally clear out the battle pass. So yeah, that's going to be the big recommendation when people say, I don't want to dedicate that kind of gear to an Expo team. Well, then don't. Just put the gear on it and then go back to the units that you just built, click the reset button, and put all that shit back. It even remembers where the stuff went and puts it back on them. Easy game. We need more sweeps. I don't disagree. I think they should be a farmable reward or a special drop. All right, guys, I would love to do more on this, but I mean, just it'll clear this pass so freaking easy. Okay, so we got a couple solutions. We got Wanderer Silk. We've got Camilla. We can use Fenris or Sirmia as our DPS. In a pinch, you could build 136% crit chance. Fene. Right? We could go Brieg, Fene, Carmen Rose, and just take our Fene here. She is at 100%. I think she's at 100% on the nose. Let me look real quick. Fene. She's currently at 104%. Right? So let's just change her to a crit chance main neck. It's going to push her so far over the fucking threshold. Not that one. That one's at least got attack and crit damage on it, sure. Okay, so she's way overstated on crit chance now, right? Blue Chloe's not bad for this. She kind of is. I mean, you get a little of something. You know what? Sure, why the fuck not? Now that she's got defense break, I forgot her after her buffs and stuff. Maybe. She's on mediocre shit, right? Oh, very. Chloe, who stole your gear, Chloe? Oh, I had to put that piece of gear to do constellations. How annoying. Okay. Why you recommend Song of Stars instead of Elegiac Candle for Cerise and Expedition? Because Song of Stars 100%, Elegiac Candle isn't. And everybody gets Song of Stars for free. Not everybody gets Elegiac Candle for free. Fanny's got a broken set, does she? Oh, that's weird. How did that happen? Bizarre. Okay. Thanks for catching that. No, only if you started your account in January or after Suchi, then you get a free Song of Stars. Other than that, you're boned. Setsuka is coming in 5 hours. Yes, sir. Did I get the buff block? Okay, good. I was getting ready to ungear my getting ready to ungear my my zealot. Another defense break. Or not. Totally missing the defense break, guys. Yeah, Yulha's amazing. Okay, Bree, give me a defense break. There we go. So as Yulha's injuries start stacking up, she starts doing god tier damage here. We're not going to be able to quite get to 900k because somebody else already did 901. But if we can get close to 900 before phase 2, then I'll feel pretty good. We're coming up on phase 2. Here's the nice thing, right? Fenne's damage keeps scaling more and more and more. The more injuries she gets, she starts hitting harder and harder and harder. So even though it looks like her damage is low, the second half she's going to do significantly more damage than the first half. Just 76k damage there. I guess getting a little 2k pop damage, 26, yeah, 2k pop damage every time you hit. Not terrible for Mrs. Chloe, especially since she brings an additional defense break. But here's the thing, nobody's ever going to run 150% crit chance Fenne, unless it's just to do this one time to get the full clear, and then you can sweep it out and put your Fenne back to normal, because, good God. No maintenance today, correct. Speaking of, guys, I really need to wrap it up. I got to go make dinner, get ready for tonight. We'll come on together, we'll do some pulls. We'll keep cranking away at this. I plan to, no later than this weekend, come out with a new expedition video. It's going to have some new teams. We got some new ideas, some free-to-play ideas. I definitely want to get everybody away from Cerise. If you have Cerise, I still think she's best in slot. But we're going to find some ideas that are more free-to-play friendly and really drive home the point that, dude, you can be using your Guardians, you can be soul burning your Surmias, you can be doing a lot more damage, and then just do sweeps to get everything taken care of. The system is a lot nicer, a lot more free-to-play friendly. All right, who's streaming right now? Let's see. Everybody go say hi to Fortune TV. He is French, but he does speak English quite well, so don't be afraid to talk to him in English. He will understand you. Super, super cool guy. Everybody go give him some love. He is doing his Guild War fights. I will catch you a little bit later on tonight. We'll do some Setsuka pulls. So you guys, I'm going to need you guys. We'll need you guys again. Bring the luck with you when you come. And I'll see you in about 5 hours. Have a good dinner, everybody. Catch you soon.
You know what? I'm going in.
Oh yeah, you did.
This is left stronghold.
No, you
Yeah, it's left strong.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going in. I'm done. I'm done.